Hey, good morning, everybody. Krazy Red here. Looking like, I don't know what I look like right now, but anyway, this sleeping bag that I bought from Walmart probably saved my life last night. Uh, ugh, it's cold. Anyway, I gotta get up and make coffee. I gotta do my layer switch, which, by the way, my only advice to people who want to survive this kind of stuff: make sure you have a dry bag and keep a dry layer of clothes. And I have a flannel shirt, a long sleeve shirt, and a compression suit underneath with pajama pants and bibs, like overalls. And I'm inside this tent, inside this Sub-Zero sleeping bag, all from Walmart, Ozark Trail stuff. And I can say it works. I can't realize, but I had to get out of all my road gear because as your body cools off, the sweat stays cold. And but now that everything is like evaporated overnight, I have to get out of all my nice, warm, cuddly, cozy stuff and put on all the cold stuff. It sucks. But I've got some of it inside the sleeping bag with me to warm it up. So, and yeah, we got everything we need, but it's going to be colder even tonight. And today's going to be a cold day and a colder night, and a slightly warmer tomorrow. I'm almost half tempted to hibernate right here, but I'm on the side of the road and I'm thinking about going to get a hotel because they're talking about like 19-degree temperatures. So anyway, gotta get on with the show. What's he doing in there? Hey everybody, Krazy Red here. I got my suit on. I'm red ninja'd out all the way right now. And we're still here on the side of the road 43, outside of Lawrenceburg. We ended up staying here all day. It is super cold, super cold. Gonna get colder. But I got a Sub-Zero mummy bag, and I slept in it last night. We were okay. And we'll sleep in it again tonight. We'll be all right. The main thing is we don't want to be out on the road right now riding because that would actually tax us harder than just waiting until tomorrow and riding out. Now, granted, it might get down to like the teens tonight. So I got coffee already in the thermos, and right now I'm up doing shit, but like in a little bit here when the sun goes down, I'm gonna lay back down, get all cuddled in, get all warmed up, and then around hopefully 4 or 5 in the morning, I'll have to get up and pee, and that'll be it. That'll be the coldest it'll be, and I'll have to break the seal, and then bust out the coffee and get on the road. But it's supposed to warm up after that and be in the 60s by Wednesday. So we're still on our way to Muscle Shoals, Krazy Red. So we had a couple hours of daylight, warmth. It's about 4:20 right now, and I'm taking a walk on the tracks. So far, I haven't seen any major train come through, but something came through and knocked off this lamp over here off the rails. Hey, maybe I'll have a fire tonight. Yeah, just kidding. But yeah, we're ready to duck out. And then if it gets too cold, we're just going to get up and ride. Although we've been avoiding that all day. I'd rather ride when it's warm, temp it. 40 degrees lows, 60-degree highs, perfect. But going down to 19 tonight, my toes, my nose, everything will freeze right off. So I'm better off hold up my little camp here on the side of the road. Although I'm going to tell you right now, I regret getting rid of my tent and getting this new tent. Even though it's smaller and it's lighter, and it probably will be more convenient once I get to warmer climates. I'm missing that big old yellow tent right now because it had heavy tarps and little mesh. But we're gonna hibernate tonight. We're gonna get snuggled in like a little muskrat in the ground, and we're good to go. We look like a tick ready to pop with all the gear we got on. Maybe I can show you. Hey, good morning, Krazy Red fans. It is a beautiful, beautiful sunny day. 36 degrees. And I just want to be honest with y'all. It was like 19 degrees last night. I slept here, wrapped up in this Walmart mummy bag. I had all my layers on. I made a little bit of coffee before I tucked in tight, and I'm gonna be honest, I dreamt of the valley. I was so warm. I was floating on my air mattress, dreaming of beautiful wahinis in Ka'alau. And I tell you something, surviving a cold like this changes a man. You either suffer with it and never want to do it again, or you do it like a pro, and you know it doesn't matter where you go. You can just hit the road. Now, granted, I don't want to be doing this shit every night, and I didn't travel for 2 days, but instead of wasting money on a hotel, I got this bag and this tent, and we're ready to go. So, time to get up, make coffee, and break camp. Back on the road. Just wanted everybody to know, Krazy Red is going with the flow. So I just did my little morning show, coffee show, live. You can check out my live streams if you want to check those out. But I was thinking, you know, I wanted to tell you quickly that I'm about 6 miles away from the actual Trail of Tears. I stopped by there the other day, made a video, and I was talking about a ghost story where I slept on the Trail of Tears up on the Natchez Trace. And I was in my hammock that night, and I felt hands grab my throat. And as I was telling that story, right there in the center of town, in Lewisburg, I had a pair of yellow glasses, the kind you wear like during stormy weather, so you can see better. And they completely fucking vanished as I was telling that story. And I went back and I looked for them. I was there for about 20 minutes looking for those stupid yellow glasses. And all I did was one of these, like I took them off and like hung them somewhere on my jacket, and they disappeared. So I was a little nervous about camping out around the Trail of Tears area. I have this little bit of Cherokee in me, but it's not enough for me to be going around claiming to be a Cherokee Indian. I'm more of a Cherokee Viking, is what the term is that the Cherokee actually use for people like me and you. If you're out there and you think you're cool because you got a little bit of Cherokee in you, if you're mostly white, you're not Cherokee, you're a Cherokee Viking. If you want to find real Cherokee, try Buncombe County Jail, because that's where they're all at. Most of them there are for domestic and bullshit like that. Anyway, I don't know. That's my experience anyway. It's the only Cherokee I ever met in my life were in Buncombe County Jail, where I was at for drunk and stupid shit. Actually, no, I wasn't drunk and stupid shit that time. It was the pot plants. But, my point in all this, though, is I've heard people talk about there's something out there on the Natchez and on the Trail of Tears. And I think it's true. I think there is. I've experienced now feeling hands grab me, and I've experienced things just vanishing, disappearing right in front of me. And so I was nervous about camping out near here, but I had to do it. And then last night I had the most amazing, beautiful dream. I got to see all the kids from the valley. I got to see Zia and Ryan, and I have interesting stories for them if I ever see them again. And it was so weird. It was like I was driving in this car, and the car was going backwards, but it was driving forwards. And then I jumped out of it, and I was all like worried and scared. And I was at the bottom of this hill, and it was the valley ahead of me. And so this voice was like, just go to the valley, man. Don't worry about any of this other bullshit. Just go to the valley. You'll be okay. And I get to the valley, and it's like the Swiss Alps, and there's women making grapes and rainbows and people throwing flowers in the air, and they're like, good job, clapping. And I woke up thinking I must be dead because I'm not freezing, you know what I mean? I was numb. I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel any cold. And so for a minute there, I was like, did I die? Is this dead? Is this death? Did I freeze to death and I'm so numb I can't feel it? And no, man, it was that warm in there. And I'm feeling very blessed, very grateful, and very refreshed, all things considered. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. This has been an amazing journey so far, and I'm really loving it. So here's to you guys. Cheers. And whoever is calling me from Florida, please stop calling me. Now Muscle Shoals has got the Swampers. They've been known to pick a song or two. Yes, they do. Krazy Red, somewhere in America. Welcome to Sweet Home, Alabama. On our way to Muscle Shoals. I don't know if you can see that, but we are southbound and trucking. Sweet Home, Alabama, baby. Home of Muscle Shoals. That's where we're headed next. Now Muscle Shoals has got the Swampers. They've been known to pick a song or two. Oh yes they do. Krazy Red has survived the Arctic blast of November 2025, Veterans Day weekend. We're getting this thing lit up like a Christmas tree. That's what's up. We're still rocking, we're still rolling, baby. We lost a 9 or a 6, we're not sure which. Whew, baby.
Absolutely.
All right, Sweet Home, Alabama, here we come.
Intimate, survival and that kind of vibe. Cozy but tense, like you're wrapped up in your bag and blanket against the cold world outside. Here's your first draft. Outside the wind's howling, teeth chattering in the dark. Got my bag zip tied, got my fire and a spark. Oatmeal on my tongue, coffee steam in the air. A little warmth, a little light, nothing else compares. Snug as a bug, tucked in tight tonight. Hold the cold at bay, ride the shadows of the night. Snug as a bug, yeah, I'm alive. I survive in this little cocoon. I'm vibing, I thrive. Mesh tent shivers, but I don't feel that bite. Layers on layers, everything's feeling right. Raccoons can scurry and the stars might blink, but I'm wrapped in my fortress, closer than you think. Counting breaths, counting beats, heartbeat slow. Outside the world's a storm, but inside I glow. Cold